China has just dealt a huge blow to the US farming industry, costing a massive billions of dollars. This move raises serious worries about the future of American agriculture and global trade. As tensions between the US and China grow, the effects will be felt far and wide. But here's the big question. How will former President Donald Trump respond to this economic hit? With both countries on edge, Trump's next steps could change global trade and the future of US farming. Stay with us for the full story behind this move and what it could mean for the economy. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates. The US-China trade war began in earnest during Trump's first term, with the US imposing tariffs on $370 billion worth of Chinese goods, a move that was intended to address perceived unfair trade practices. In retaliation, China hit back with tariffs on over $100 billion worth of American products, particularly agricultural goods. This included vital commodities such as soybeans, beef, pork, wheat, corn, and sorghum. The Chinese tariffs were a direct challenge to US agricultural exports, leading to a substantial decline in the volume of trade between the two nations. China's decision to impose tariffs was part of a broader strategy to reduce its dependence on US agricultural exports. To secure its food supply and minimize exposure to unpredictable trade policies, China sought alternative sources for key agricultural imports. This has led to a profound shift in global trade dynamics, with US agricultural exports to China plummeting. One of the most significant consequences of the trade war has been the dramatic decline in US agricultural exports to China. Soybeans, once a major export to China, saw a sharp drop in their share of China's import market. In 2016, the US supplied 40% of China's soybean imports, but by 2024, that figure had dropped to a mere 18%. Brazil, Argentina, and other countries have since filled the gap, with Brazil emerging as China's primary supplier of soybeans and corn. In 2023, US agricultural exports to China fell from $43 billion in 2022 to $34 billion. This downward trend is expected to continue, further diminishing the US's role in the global agricultural trade. As China diversifies its import sources, US farmers find themselves facing an uncertain future. In response to the trade war, China has taken a series of strategic measures aimed at ensuring food security and reducing reliance on US imports. By 2019, China had already stopped purchasing US agricultural products in retaliation for tariffs. Instead, China began sourcing wheat and barley from Russia and approved Brazilian corn imports. In 2024, the country expanded its diversification efforts by allowing imports of genetically modified corn from Argentina, further strengthening its food supply chain. In addition to diversifying import sources, China has focused on boosting its domestic agricultural production. The country has invested heavily in technology and innovation to improve farming efficiency. In 2021, China began trials for genetically modified corn and soybeans, aiming to reduce its reliance on foreign agricultural products. By 2023, China had granted licenses to 26 seed companies to produce and sell genetically modified seeds, marking a significant step towards greater agricultural self-sufficiency. China's 2024 initiative to increase grain production by over 50 million metric tons by 2030 underscores its commitment to enhancing domestic food security. With a record grain output of 695.41 million tons in 2023, China is well on its way to meeting these ambitious targets. Before we continue, we hope you're enjoying our video. If so, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more news and updates on such topics. China has also enacted several key laws and policies designed to bolster food security. The Anti-Food Waste Law, introduced in 2021, aims to reduce grain wastage, while the soil conservation laws passed in 2022 focus on protecting farmland. In 2023, China introduced a policy to reduce soybean ratios in animal feed, encouraging the use of alternative proteins such as microbes. The government's first food security law, introduced in 2024, emphasizes the importance of absolute self-sufficiency in staple grains and food production. This move aligns with China's broader goal of ensuring its agricultural sector remains strong and independent. On the technological front, China has been pushing forward with smart farming and precision agriculture techniques. The 2024 to 2028 Action Plan focuses on using drones, artificial intelligence, and other technologies to optimize crop yields. These innovations have already led to a significant boost in agricultural output, with projections indicating that China will surpass 700 million metric tons of grain production in 2024. The halt of Chinese imports has put American farmers in a difficult position. China, once a major buyer of U.S. agricultural products, has imposed tariffs that have led to billions of dollars in financial losses. Many farmers, some of whom have worked the land for generations, are facing tough decisions. Without China as a key market, they must consider selling their land, taking on more debt, or even leaving the farming industry altogether. This financial strain is not only affecting the farmers themselves, but also creating widespread job losses and economic struggles in rural communities. Local businesses that rely on agriculture are also feeling the impact, with many facing closures or cutbacks. The overall uncertainty has left entire farming regions in distress, unsure of what the future holds for their livelihoods. The US government has been actively debating how to address the crisis in agriculture. While some lawmakers advocate for stronger tariffs and less reliance on foreign markets, others argue that restoring trade relations with China is critical to stabilizing the farming industry. Additionally, efforts to diversify export markets are gaining traction. Policymakers are looking to build new trade agreements with regions like Europe, Africa, and Asia to reduce dependence on China. Technological innovations, such as precision farming and sustainable agricultural practices, are also playing a role in helping farmers adapt to the changing landscape. Farmers are exploring niche markets and diversifying crops to reduce their dependence on traditional staples like soybeans and corn. Cooperative models and grassroots efforts are also providing support for farmers, helping them share resources and reduce costs. Government grants, low-interest loans, and training programs are helping farmers adapt to the new realities of agriculture. The future of US-China agricultural trade faces growing challenges. Despite potential efforts from the US government to renegotiate trade terms, China is shifting away from its reliance on US agricultural imports. China has strengthened its relationships with other major agricultural suppliers like Brazil and Argentina, while also focusing on enhancing its agricultural self-sufficiency. By investing in domestic food production, China aims to reduce its dependency on imports, creating new challenges for US farmers who once relied on China as a key market. This shift means US agriculture must find new ways to compete in a changing global trade environment. Despite the ongoing US-China trade tensions, there is hope for American farmers. By embracing innovation, diversifying trade partnerships, and adopting sustainable practices, US agriculture can navigate global challenges. With the right investments and policy support, the agricultural sector can regain its strength, stay competitive, and continue to play a vital role in the US economy. These efforts will help farmers adapt to changing market conditions and secure a resilient future for American agriculture. This is the wrap of today's video. As we've discussed, the evolving trade relations between the US and China have deeply impacted American farming. What do you think? Can the US agricultural industry recover and regain its global standing, or has its role changed forever? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on global economic issues. See you in the next video.